Remember, in order for us to continue to bring you these great videos, it is critical that you share, like, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to counter the left jab with a right uppercut. And I got a clip of a fight when Mike Jones fought Randall Bailey on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao fighting Timothy Bradley, their first fight in Las Vegas in 2012. I was there, I watched this fight live, and Mike Jones was winning the whole fight, okay, and he gets knocked out with a right uppercut from Randall Bailey. And then it goes back to all the fundamentals that I always talk about, is when you throw a left jab, okay, people talk about the left jabs from the shoulder. It's not from the shoulder, okay? The shoulder and the arm is just an extension of your body and your hips. It's all about hip turn. Your jab is a recoil of your hips. Your hips are going from west to east. So they're going from left to right. Your hips are going that way when you throw a jab. When you lean with the jab, and you throw the jab at your shoulder, or you push the jab, or you think when you throw the jab that your weight's supposed to go north and south, not west and east, you lean with the jab, see? So your right position, when a guy leans with a jab, I can be in my position. If I'm in a good foundation position and the guy throws a jab, I can throw the right uppercut right underneath the jab, okay? And that's what Randall Bailey did to Mike Jones. Mike Jones throws a jab and he leans, and Randall Bailey throws that right uppercut right up the middle. So in other words, I'm throwing that jab and he's come right up the middle, and he's caught him right on the chin with it. So on the pads I can do that. That's it. See, and like I said, it always comes down to the shoulder trajectory. That weight, because of that shoulder trajectory, is 70% of the weight is on that back foot, and that back foot's flat. It's just like your weight's there when you throw a football. So in other words, when I throw a jab and he recoils, he could roll with it, or he could just be in that position and just roll with it a little bit, and he could throw a straight right hand off of if I throw a right hand, he could roll with it and throw a right hand. If I throw a jab, it's the same thing as the roll, and he can throw the right hand over top of my jab. If he's in the right shoulder trajectory, he doesn't got to change to throw that right uppercut. When he throws that jab, he's doing the same thing, and he's throwing that right uppercut, okay? And he's one eye, when he throws that right uppercut, one eye. So he's there, he's one eye down the target, right down the barrel of the gun. When he throws that uppercut, one eye to the uppercut. He throws it, and then he throws the right uppercut, okay? So now, when I throw that jab, if I turn my jab, now that right uppercut's not there. But see, that's not what Mike Jones did. He leaned with the jab and he throws it. Okay, so now, for him, he landed that, he was in a good position, okay, Randall Bailey. If he's leaning, or he's on his front foot, and I throw the jab, I can hit him a lot easier. Plus, if he tries to slip this way, he don't really have, now I'm not going to reach as far because my target's not as far. So, that right uppercut could come short. Okay, so, and also, he's got his weight on his left foot. So if he's got his weight on his left foot, he's not going to have power because he's not going to have the proper torque. He doesn't have the right weight distribution where it's supposed to be. He's got weight on that front foot. And you can't throw a power with a right uppercut if you got weight on your left foot. Okay? The weight's got to be on the right foot. Then you're going to distribute that and twist. This uppercut's still a twist. It's going from the right foot to the left foot, but not by pushing it forward, by twisting it. Okay? He's twisting it. Now it's over there. Okay? So when I'm jabbing, my thing is I don't want to be leaning. If I'm leaning, now he's able to throw that right there. Now, people say, well, I've seen Floyd Mayweather do this, do that. That's because that is the flavor. That's not the foundation. Okay? he's able to make that transition very, very quick. Not because that's a flaw and he's leaning, because he's doing that as a decoy. I'm going to be coming out with my instructional videos in about 4 weeks. And what I did is I did all 8 punches with all the footwork, and every punch, the basic fundamentals on how you have to learn how to throw these punches from the ground up, a foundation. It's like building a house. Once you have the foundation, then you can decorate and furnish the house. But to build the house, you got to have the foundation, okay? So when you get these instructional videos and you watch them, that's going to give you the foundation. And then when you're watching the channel, I'm going to give you the flavor, okay? But in order to be able to properly put the flavor on something, you got to have that foundation. If he really got that strong foundation, he could do that and make that transition very, 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 very fast, okay? If he's really leaning and it's a flaw, he's not going to make that transition fast, okay? So the key is like I said, it's about building the house from the ground up, and the foundation that I'm talking about. The left shoulder's higher than the right shoulder, like James Toney. There's a lot of guys that do decoy, but a lot of the all-time greats of the past, and like James Toney and Georgie Benton and Charlie Burley and these guys, they didn't veer off and decoy too much. Okay, Ezra Charles, they stayed in that position. Okay, and James Toney would just be in that position. You try to jab him, you lean, and he's going to catch you. He's going to catch you. Okay, so that's the key. When you're jabbing, it's all hip turn as well. I'm going to step and I'm going to turn and I'm going to recoil. Where does the power come from? The power doesn't come from putting the weight on the left foot. The power comes from twisting. Just like you twist when you throw a right hand. When you twist when you throw a right hand, the toes are facing the target. When you throw a jab, the toe, that foot stays on the floor, but the hips twist. And the reason you don't turn the toe when you're throwing the jab, because the toes want to be facing where the fist is going. Okay. If I turn my toes when I throw this jab, my toes are going one way. Okay. My toes are going one way, and my fist is going another way. So what I'm losing is I'm losing rhythm and I'm losing momentum. Plus, if I'm going to throw 3 jabs and every time I turn my foot, I got to put my foot back on the floor and I got to turn my foot, I got to turn my foot. So you want the toes in a jab facing foot, but that doesn't stop you from having hip turn. Okay? You still have hip turn. Everything is hip turn. He throws that jab, he's throwing a hip turn right there, okay? He's not pushing that weight to his front foot when he jabs. He's not pushing his weight to the front foot when he jabs like that, so I can throw right uppercut. He's not pushing it. See, he's not going to push it. Now I can throw the right uppercut. He's not pushing it. He's twisting it. Okay. Now I can't get it. It takes inches. Small punches. Small inches are. It's short stuff is everything. Okay. If he pushes that jab to his front foot and he lets his head get past his knee, that's what happened with Mike Jones. He threw that right uppercut. Even if he pushes it and he doesn't get his head past his knee, I can still land it. If he's twisting and recoiling with it now, that right uppercut's going to land on his arm at best. It's not going to land. It's going to be, if the guy's throwing a good shot, he's going to try to land it where he thinks the chin could be, but it's not going to be there because the chin's back there, because he's turning his hips, which is taking his head back. You are on a pole when you throw those punches. So you don't fall off the pole going north and south. Okay? Nothing's north and south. He's not going to go north. He's not going to come off the pole. And he's not going to jab going like this, back here like that either. Okay? He's twisting. He's already back 70% here. So when he throws that shoulder, he twists that shoulder trajectory, he's already got more weight on the back foot. He doesn't have to ever lean back like that when he's jabbing. Okay? Now, I mean, you see guys have done it in the past, don't get me wrong. But the foundation, like I said, sometimes that's the flavor. And you're able to do things because you have a great foundation. demonstrate that one more time for you. He throws the jab, right uppercut. Throws the jab, right uppercut. And that's all he does. He's torquing that the same way he would throw a right hand. I would throw a right hand. He could shoulder roll. It's the same kind of thing. It's the same twist he's doing when I throw the jab. See, his chin's there when I throw the right hand. He's twisting him. When I throw the jab, the same thing's happening. Just a different punch, and he's throwing it right up. So if I throw the jab, boom, I'm getting hit with it. Boom, I'm getting hit with it. So it's something you guys can work on in the gym. Like I said, keep that in mind. Everything that I'm showing you as far as the foundation of fundamentals. And like I said, those videos are coming out soon, and you guys can grab those videos. And believe me, unbelievable breakdown. I break down each punch for about a half hour, one punch at a time. And you guys will be able to purchase that in about 4 weeks. So let me know what you guys think of this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.